What if the next US election wasn't decided by voters, but by algorithms? Not in some obvious dystopian way. No robots at polling stations, no machines casting ballots, but something far more subtle, invisible. Because the truth is, AI doesn't need to control votes to control outcomes. It just needs to control what people see. Right now, artificial intelligence can already analyze your behavior, what you watch, what you like, what you fear. It can generate personalized content at scale. Not one message for millions of people, but millions of different messages, each one tailored to a single individual. Imagine this: two people living in the same city, seeing completely different political ads. One sees fear-based messaging, the other sees hope and optimism. Same candidate, completely different reality, and neither knows the other version exists. This isn't science fiction. This is already happening, just not at its full potential yet. Science gave us data modeling. Technology turned it into machine learning systems that predict behavior with surprising accuracy. And now, those systems can influence behavior too. Because humans are not as rational as we like to think. We're emotional, pattern-driven, highly susceptible to repetition and framing. And AI understands that better than we understand ourselves. So the question isn't, can AI influence elections? It's, how much influence is too much? Because influence doesn't look like control. It looks like suggestion. A headline here, a video there, a comment that subtly shifts perception. And over time, those small nudges shape beliefs. Now scale that across millions of voters. And suddenly, elections aren't just about policies or debates. They're about who controls the algorithm. But here's where it gets even more complicated. AI doesn't have opinions. It optimizes for engagement, for clicks, for attention. So if outrage spreads faster than calm discussion, if fear keeps people watching longer, then those are the messages that get amplified. Not because they're true, but because they work. And that leads to a deeper philosophical problem. If truth competes with engagement, which one wins? In a system driven by algorithms, the most visible idea isn't always the most accurate one. It's the most effective one. And effectiveness can be engineered. This doesn't mean AI is evil. It means it's powerful. And like any powerful tool, it reflects the intentions of the people who use it. But when that power operates at a scale and speed beyond human understanding, control becomes harder to define. So what does a free and fair election look like in a world where every voter lives in a personalized reality, where information is filtered, optimized, and constantly adjusted in real time, where persuasion is no longer a speech, but a system? Maybe the future of democracy won't be decided at the ballot box, but long before that, in the data, in the code, in the algorithms shaping what we believe to be true. And that raises the question we might not be ready to answer. If AI can shape reality itself, are we still the ones making the choice?